Welcome back to Series 7 of Life Beyond Cancer. Throughout this series, I have shared my journey as a breast cancer survivor. That is my personal experience, the path I have walked. However, this series has never been solely intended for breast cancer. It is intended for anyone whose life has been impacted by cancer. Whether your diagnosis involved breast cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer, lung cancer, ovarian cancer, pancreatic cancer, leukemia, lymphoma, melanoma, or any other form, this conversation includes you. You see, cancer doesn't discriminate. It's not, it doesn't consider your age, doesn't consider your race, it doesn't consider your financial status. It does not consider your lifestyle habits, whether you exercise regularly or maintain a balanced diet. Cancer is indiscriminate. At times, we may convince ourselves that cancer happens to others. We hear of diagnoses and we respond with sympathy. Yet, we really imagine that we might one day receive that same news. Then life changes. One appointment, one phone call, one biopsy, one conversation. Suddenly, you find yourself in a place you never anticipated. One of the most common misconceptions I have encountered is the belief I'm healthy, I will never get cancer. If it were that simple, but it's not. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, it's important. Proper nutrition, regular exercise, and self-care all contribute to overall well-being. However, these practices do not guarantee immunity from cancer. Environmental factors, including the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we consume, can influence our health. Despite our best efforts, we cannot entirely avoid exposure to these elements. I have met individuals who followed every recommended guideline. They exercise regularly, they maintain a healthy diet, they didn't smoke, they consumed alcohol sparingly, yet they still received a cancer diagnosis. I have also encountered individuals whose cancer was discovered incidentally during routine examinations. Cancer serves as a reminder of life's unpredictability. This is why regular screenings are essential. This is why paying attention to your body is critical. And don't be dismissive about what you feel. This is why asking questions is important. And this is why self-advocacy is vital. No one understands your body better than you do. If something feels unusual, don't ignore it. Do not dismiss your concerns if your insight suggests otherwise. One of the most significant lessons cancer taught me is to listen to my body. Another is the importance of gratitude. Not because cancer itself is something to be grateful for. I would never suggest that. Rather, it has taught me not to take tomorrow for granted. It has taught me to appreciate ordinary moments. It has reinforced value of time. And it has reminded me that each day is a gift. Sure, cancer changes us, sometimes physically, sometimes emotionally, sometimes spiritually, often in multiple ways simultaneously. Yet, there is something profoundly meaningful that I have observed. Cancer survivors share a unique understanding. Our diagnosis may be different, our treatments may vary, our experiences and scars may not be the same. However, we understand the anticipation of waiting test results. We understand the anxiety preceding a scan. We understand the fatigue associated with treatment. We understand uncertainty and we understand hope. This is why this series is titled Life Beyond Cancer, because life does not end with a diagnosis. A diagnosis becomes part of the story. It does not define the entirety of it. Whether you are newly diagnosed, undergoing treatment, years beyond treatment, or living with metastatic cancer, please know that your life continues to hold value. Your purpose remains. Your voice matters, and your story is still unfolding. If you're listening as a caregiver, thank you. Your presence and support are more meaningful than you may realize. If you've lost someone to cancer, my thoughts are with you. And if you are a survivor, regardless of the type of cancer you have faced, I encourage you to remember your strength. Cancer may alter our lives, but it does not define who we are. I am Frances, and this has been Life Beyond Cancer. Remember, life after cancer is not about returning to who you once were. It's about discovering who you are becoming. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to connecting with you soon again. And if you know somebody that's going through all of these survivorships, if they're newly diagnosed, I encourage you to share these podcasts about, especially Life Beyond Cancer. It might be helpful to them. So God bless you and good night.